Hello everybody and welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. My name is VSDA, or INSANEBRIT if you prefer, and this is my News Friday videos. I do these every single week, talking about the gaming news of week just gone, and YouTube stuff as well if there's an issue going on there as well. So join me for that every single week. Also I do gameplay and all that kind of stuff as well, so check that out on my channel, and follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter. It's all in the link in the description below. But anyway, today, I've kept stum over the past couple of, this past week over the Fine Brothers situation. I have been keeping the tabs on it, but I haven't really said anything, not even through my playthroughs. And I've got to say, if you don't know the story, they're basically a YouTube channel that do reaction videos, and they do something like elders react, teens react, you know what I mean? Some kind of thing like that. I never even heard of them, to be honest with you. So it just goes to show how much I'm in the loop with it. Until this week, until they tried to trademark the word reaction. Basically, their whole plan was to, again, in good faith, as it were, or the best intentions, as it were, to basically do the same kind of scenario where you could do a reactions video, but they would do it in multiple languages. So I'm in the UK, so I would do it, okay, in India, Poland, whatever, and you would do this, but you would take their format and do it in other countries, and they would essentially put you under their banner and promote you, and you would get some money, and they would get some money. So it kind of would work out all in all with the best intentions, right? But you would be under them, or working for them essentially, or getting a cut of the money, and all seems pretty well and good at that point in time. But the reality of it is that they were trying to copyright a format, as it were, which would basically start copyright striking people's channels for doing reactions videos. And that basically pissed the internet off, and even pissed off from their own fan base to people like me finding out about it and calling bullshit on it when you're trademarking something that they weren't even the first to do. Now, if you have something like an invention, like the Oculus Rift or something, and you have it and you trademark it, that's yours. That's great. You sell it for whatever price you want. That's your business, and no one will complain. But when you take a common thing like reactions, or and they were moaning about the format, I mean, or whatever, like people copying that. Who's copying their reaction videos? I mean, it's pretty retarded. It's like it's like PewDiePie doing the same thing, him copyrighting gameplay, so I can't do gameplay and then do a review of it or some shit. Or at least, just the gameplay part of it. What the fuck does that mean? That's retarded. You're taking something very basic that we all know and love, and you're putting a copy, you're claiming it as your own. That's retarded. Why don't I just do the same thing? Why don't I just do the word, I'm going to put a trademark on the word sex. I'll be a billionaire within a few weeks. It's pretty fucking retarded. And of course, there's more bullshit to do with it after that as well. But anyway, essentially, later on this week, they have caved in. And they have essentially, after masses of people unsub to their channel, and I like the fact that there's a group of people on YouTube or the community have said, fuck you, we're calling bullshit on it, and we're unsubbing you, and we don't want to fucking know you any way, shape or form now. Now, they always say that any publicity is good publicity, hence I'm talking about them, right? But essentially, I think the damage has already been done. And I think that a lot of people, I don't know if a lot of people care enough about those videos or that channel to even go back to it. I know I personally wouldn't go to there anyway, but each to their own. So I think the damage has been done, like Xbox, when they had all these potential things they were going to fuck us with, and essentially when they reversed it all, we just said, no, we don't like your ideology there, what you've done and what you threatened, so we're not going to, they lost out essentially. They've already lost before even the battle was won. So they have released all the copyright strikes they did on people's channels. Apparently they've decided not to go ahead with it, etc, etc. As for now, the channel has been going up and up and up, like over the past few years, but now, I mean, instantly, it just goes to show you that instantly you do one thing wrong on YouTube, like do that kind of bullshit which affects a lot of people, word gets around, you can take years to get like 2 million subs or whatever, and you just come crashing down, and that's what's happened. I'm happy that that's happened, that the community have reacted that way, but because they basically make their money off of YouTube. However, that's pretty much it with the Fine Brothers, and I'm pretty much happy it's happened that way, that they've been put in their place, and I hope that more shit like this don't keep happening. And then I find out today on our next story that EA is basically going to copyright, or trademark, sorry, the word ghosts. Ghosts? It's a fucking word. You didn't come up with the entity of a ghost going around somebody's house, did you? It's fucking retarded. And basically Ubisoft is counterclaiming this and countersuing or saying calling bullshit. And I'm thinking, well, why is another games company, you know, taking them to court? And it is a good thing that they are, don't get me wrong. But I find that quite interesting. And it turns out, well, they own, obviously, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. So, what, they're going to have to pay EA for fucking using the word ghost in their Ghost Recon games? It's fucking stupid. Honest to God, I mean, EA, how much fucking money do you want? Like, I give you £50 every year for FIFA because I'm a fanboy and I love FIFA, right? And that's worldwide. The people who play Madden, they give you fucking 50, as well as all that bullshit extras that you want to throw in there as well. If you think about, like, Madden, 200 million people watch the Super Bowl every single year, right? I think that's just the final, I'm not even too sure. However, 2 billion people watch football or soccer every single week. So you know what I mean? So you got the worldwide people there from the USA and the UK, whatever, buying those two games along with your Battlefields and your fucking Mass Effects, and you still want to fucking more money? Why don't you take my fucking blood, my fucking soul while you're at it? You know what I mean? Unbelievable. I don't know why a big corporation even has to do that. What's scary though is the fact that they are a corporation. They got so much money that, you know, they don't have to, you know, basically put up with it. They don't depend on YouTube, so whatever we do and say, we can't really do too much. But I'm happy that Ubisoft is counterclaiming it, or what have you. So yeah, that's some more bullshit going on with EA, trying to be the world's most hated company again this year, third year running, I assume. I don't know. Anyway, that's enough of that. And we have basically Activision are reportedly making or developing a new Ghostbusters game. Now, I'm not a big fan of the new movie or the reboot. I'm not really interested in it. The humor's going to be poor to me. The premise is great because it's Ghostbusters. We all know and love it. I've said from day one I weren't supporting it because I'm not really interested in it, or female cast when it should, you know, been the original cast or whatever. I mean, that's just me and my personal preference, so I won't be interested in it. The game coming out is reportedly, well, I think, well, like I said, Activision is making it. And they are going to go with that premise, I believe. They're not even going to stick with the old school. They're obviously going with the new thing. Again, I'm not really interested in it as such, but it is being made. It is a good, don't get me wrong, I would love to play a Ghostbusters game, but it isn't really appealing to me because it is based on the new film and what have you. Don't know when that's coming out either, no word. Of course, they just announced it, so there you go, it's in development. There is a new company, if I can remember, I can't remember the name of the company actually. They're on KickStarter, coming out with a new game called Battalion1944. It wants to be the new Call of Duty kind of thing in World War II. So it's going to be a World War II shooter, which is a good thing in the next generation. So it's going to set itself apart as a shooter, you know, doing the World War II, you know, scenario, which is popular, but I know a lot of people long term don't stick with it because a lot of the kids and stuff like that aren't really into it as much as, you know, the modern shooter and stuff like that. People get tired of the you know, the Springfield sniper rifle, the Tommy gun. I love the Tommy gun, by the way. It's a fantastic gun. I can't remember all the names of them. So that's coming in development as well. Again, they are on Kickstarter. It's going to be interesting to see how fast their budget actually grows and how quickly it happens. What's the appetite for this World War II shooter? You know, it's going to be interesting how fast it grows or how slow. I'm don't get me wrong. If it comes out, I'm definitely going to be buying it already. I know that I'm going to be buying it. I can't wait for that to hit our shelves whenever that's in the near future. As far as news, oh yeah, and by the way, XCOM 2 does come out this week as well, or today actually. So that's a new release. If you're interested in picking that up, I advise you go get that. But that's about it for this week's news. I know it's quite a long video. I know a lot of it dominated by the Fine Brothers situation and stuff like that. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. And I will see you next time. And stay tuned for the last bit of playthrough of Batman Part 13, I think it is, today, which is coming out. and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.